Hey guys, it's Fultoncards here live and direct from Brooklyn, New York, and today I'm going to open up a box of this. This is 2011-2012 Score blaster box. Super cheap, under $8. 7 cards per pack, 11 packs per box. There are some auto cards in theory, theoretically, although with a blaster box, if you're expecting autos, you are somewhat diluted. With regard to the rookie class, there's Ben Scrivens. Why do I mention him first? I have no idea. There's Adam Henrique. Of course, it's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins rookie year, 2011-2012. I think it's Jake Gardner's as well. So there's a bunch of rookies. And there are some parallels and some other things we can pick up. For example, well, of course, there's the hot rookies, which is the name nomenclature of the rookies for Score. There are glossy parallels, there's some gold rush parallels, there's a couple of other things like net cams and stuff like that. So let's open this puppy up. And so Score, of course, is like the lowest of the low end. It's really the Panini's cheapest product, and infamously, actually, so we see who's on the cover. That's good old Marty Brodeur. His rookie card was most famous one is Score rookie card that only goes for $1 all these years later. So that gives you an idea of how low end it is. So this is a weird box, the way this thing is organized and structured and formulated. So this would be the part of the box that has all the cards. So at least you get, so the big point of this, it's for kids and it's for like set builders. So you obviously get a lot of cards, a lot of bang for buck in a sense in terms of base cards. And the parallels will be flimsy, but you know, for $7, $8, getting this many packs is it's pretty nice. So let's count them. Let's just see if we got what we thought we would get. As I said, there should be 11 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 11 packs. Sort of gray looking, gray, black, and white. Usually they're fairly simple cards. Very papery is my recollection of the Score cards. Another famous Score card would be the Yarrow Jagger rookie card. So I'm talking about cards that go back to around 1990. Okay, so let's see what we got. So we got, to begin with, we get a Marty Brodeur season highlight. So that's a nice little mini hit as far as these bad boys go. You see how clean and simple the pack is, and again, they're very papery. They're almost like stickers. There's Mike Ribeiro. There's McDonough. Hal Gill. That's pretty old school. There's OV, and we have an OV Super Team or Supreme Team. Sorry. So that's a nice little touch as well. So we're seeing that we do get a couple of inserts. And look at this. Look at that Calgary Flames uniform. Man, they should wear those more often. Okay, let's continue on. So that's pack 1 with 2 inserts, 7 cards total, 5 base. So they're actually pretty nice. It's pretty nice design. Sometimes they go retro with these things. Other times they try to prepare a new look, which is equally simple and clean. And they're actually really nice. They're actually perfect for kids. Look at that. Very cool. And here we have a hot rookie, and it's Greg Nemes. Nemes. Okay, so he's probably a nobody. But it's cool nonetheless to start getting some of these hot rookies. I'd ideally be looking for a gold parallel of those particular rookies. There's a Brad Marchand. There's another season highlight. This one of Rod Brendamore, sorry. Here's Lupul, and then we have Stefan DaCosta rookie card. So there's another rookie card. And more base. I can honestly say the base are actually kind of nice. The set itself, in terms of the base set or the entire set, is in the 500 card range, I think. So when I say it's for set builders, I really mean it. Here's Shea Weber. Here's Jonathan Taves. It's actually a pretty nice photo. Here's Devin Dubnyk. And so here we have our first net cam. And the net cam is of Roberto Luongo. So that is probably a nice subset to collect the net cams. They're actually, I believe, sort of the nicest photos, the nicest cards of Score, from Score. This one feels glossy. Feels sort of uniquely glossy. Is it considered a gloss card or a high gloss card? It certainly feels that way, which is kind of interesting. Maybe they're all like that? Difficult to say. And the Brad Marchand that I looked at a couple of minutes ago was, in fact, a highlight of Brad Marchand, which I guess, again, is a subset or parallel. So here's another one of the highlights, and it's Joe Thornton. Scotty Hartnell, and an Adam Henrique. So that's one of these sort of top-tier rookies we could get of the hot rookies. We've got Adam Henrique, which is a sort of a semi-star, is sort of what you might call it in the craft, in the game. Okay, in the hobby. I find these packs actually a little bit more difficult to open than some of the other ones. Here we go. We have another season highlight, and it's a Mario Lemieux Winter Classic. Very cool. There's an all-rookie team, and it's John Carlson. So that's probably John Carlson in his second year. And here we have a making an entrance, Joe Thornton. So this, again, is another sort of subset. So there's a bunch of these subsets that we can sort of keep an eye on. This one, again, feels really glossy, and it's a Frolique. Let's see how glossy it is. I don't know if all of them, so compared to this one is not glossy. This one is glossy. So apparently there are some glossy cards worth keeping track of or making note of. I don't know how many there are in a blaster box. That's probably written on the side, but there certainly are a couple of those glossy ones. I actually can feel them. Okay. I'll take a peek and see what those glossy ones are supposed to be. Yeah, glossy, one per pack. So as I said, there's, what, 11 packs? So we have 11 glossy cards. They're actually a little bit like rainbow parallels, where you can't really see them unless you sort of flicker them towards the light. Patrick Sharp. And here we have another hot rookies, and we have Matt Campanella. And this one is a blue rookie. And I assume that's a parallel. Not entirely sure. Well, so, I mean, and this is the gloss one again, another one of the gloss ones. So there's all kinds of inserts and goodies within this one, which is really interesting for like an $8 product. Kids can have a lot of fun with these. And here's another hot rookie, and it is a Brian Straight. And here is the glossy parallel. So I don't know whether whether those rookies are all just different cards, colored cards, but probably. Brian Giunta. There's Sid the Kid. Oh, and look at this. This is cool. I didn't even know they had die cuts. So it's a Nick Lidstrom die cut. Huh. Very cool. Never seen that before. And this would be the glossy card. Andy Green. I'm curious about the numbers on those. Let me just see if the die cuts are listed. Yeah, one NHL die cut per hobby box. So per blaster box, they're probably super rare. So that's actually a real hit. It's almost like an auto hit. I'll look at the side of the box in a hot second. And here's another hot rookies, and it's Timo Hartikainen. These are really difficult for me to read today. Last pack. So it seems like our best rookie was the Adam Henrique, absent another rookie right now. And here we have another season highlights, and because it's 2011-12 season, it would be Tim Thomas, Stanley Cup winning Tim Thomas. Andrew McDonald. And we have another season highlight, and the season highlight is a glossy, and it's a glossy of Lanny McDonald. Okay, guys, so I'm going to do a quick recap. It's difficult here because it's a little bit messy. There's so many cards when you get 11 cards, 11 packs and 5 cards per pack, or 7 cards per pack, 5 of which are base, 2 of which are inserts or hits of some form or fashion. Just rolling through some of these things. I know there's multiple glossies that are sort of entwined with the rest of them. But a quick recap, if we can go in that direction. So some of these here are the glossies. So we should be guaranteed 11 glossies, and I will sort of separate them out in a bit, but this is what one of the glossies would look like. You see there's the sheen right there. In terms of season highlights, we have a stack of season highlights. We have 1, 2, well, these are season highlights, and then we have this one here, which are just highlights. So we have season highlights and highlights. So I appear to have 4 season highlights and 2 just basic highlights, I guess. Okay. I do have a Supreme Team card, which is of Ovechkin. So I got one of those. I got Making an Entrance, which is another subset, and number 2 of that, which would be the Joe Thornton. I did get one of the net cams, and that would be of Roberto Luongo. I did get one of the season highlights I got, actually, was a glossy season highlight of Lanny McDonald, which is probably the nicest card of the lot, more or less. And I believe here are the rookies. The hot rookies that I got are pretty much no-name-ish, although I did get Adam Henrique, which is sort of a nice one to get. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, I got 6 of those. And then finally, I think the hit of the box would be this die cut of Nick Lidstrom. So I did get a die cut of Nick Lidstrom, which is really interesting. I didn't even know that with Score you could get one of these bad boys. But I did, and you can. Anyways, I'm Fultoncards, live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York.